Well, how's it going, everybody? I'm making a video on Lightstones just because I spent a lot of silver on it, and I kind of think it would be a waste of my time and silver if I wouldn't tell you that I finally got my one that I wanted always, which is Vicious Shadows. Shadows, 2 predations, and a strike. But I wanted to get myself without pre-ordering, which is pretty simple to pre-order, honestly. I think strike is like... It's still sold out on you, it's still 5 bill, but it was like, I think at one point like 30, 50 pre-orders and now back to 20. So it's fairly easy to just pre-order and let it go and kind of forget about it. But I wanted to take it as a challenge, plus I like the gamba, so it was a perfect combination. So on New Year's, I opened 1,000 Lightstones, and immediately after New Year's, the stream that I did, I decided to do 1,000 again, then another 1,000, then 1,500, then the next stream I did another 1,000, and then the next stream I did another 1,000, and then I actually finally got the Larazeka costume, which looks really, really dope. Nice. This is the 7,500, and I finally managed to... Oh, finally! Ah! 7,000! Took me 7,000 and I got one! So the action is so big because every single time I cook my own Lightstones, it cost me around 11 billion. 10,000 magical crystals, basically black gems, or you just turn them from imperfects if you have Guru Alchemy, and then you can cook them, and that's how I got it. So it's basically every single time I roll these, or I roll 11, 12 bill, I lose pretty much this amount, and I get back 4.6 bill. Not all the time, just because it usually get less, and maybe sometimes you get the lucky proc of like a 1 billion stone or 300 million stone. I can basically count that as like every single time I get back around 5 billion. So every single time I gamble 1,000 Lightstones, it costs me around, it's around 6 to 7 billion every 1,000 Lightstones, which just doesn't sound that bad. But when you do 7,500, 7,000, so times 7, you spend 47 billion. As I'm editing this video, I kind of realized my math was kind of off. Obviously, my math being off, it's like oh, what else is new? I did get like blades and I did get shadows, so technically you can count that as like sometimes I did get lucky with like a billion, more than a billion proc, so you can count it as 35. But it's definitely not profitable to do so, or to open these. You should definitely just pre-order and just forget about rolling these even. So that's my recommendation. Anyway, back to the video. So apologies for whoever is gambling the imperfect Lightstones. That's probably when I started, and it's slowly been rising, so it might have been my slight fault, but hopefully you got some supplies on the stones. And yeah, finally got the strike. So was it worth it? I don't know, you tell me. Was it worth? Yeah, I know what you're gonna tell me. A lot of you have been telling me to basically go for the death blow, but Awakening Zerker, I don't need to do that just because all of my pretty much skills is, I guess I literally picked the only one that I doesn't have, but critical hit 100%. So most of my skills already has critical hit except the ground lift and earth divide, I think. But ancient wave 100%, seismic 100%, titan blow 100%. Like, it wouldn't benefit me that much as much as Vicious Shadows would, which is extra AP, back attack damage, and critical hit damage. So yeah, what did we learn? Do not ever roll Lightstones. I know you're not gonna listen because you're addicted to Gambo, but like, seriously. Oh, by the way, the reason I remove my cape is because it's a Zerker cape. So it got burnt. Can you even call this a cape? Like, literally someone just torched it, the bottom. Like, what is this? So yeah, slowly but surely been preparing for my birthday stream, which is in a very long time, in 3 months, in April. So I'm starting to buy the crescents, and I also prepared I already bought the Manos White Coral Belt. That way I will have a content for my birthday, which is in 3 months. So I'm starting to prepare because, well, honestly, just there's nothing really to do in BDO right now. The crystal update was really fun. The way I did it Lightstone wise, I cooked them myself because I'm a Guru Alchemist, or to be more exact, I am almost Guru 26 alchemist. Literally tells you alchemy in your residence, at least alchemy Guru 1. So other than that, you need to exchange them with the silver bars, and it's not worth it. So just pre-order your Lightstones. We all knew this, but I just wanted to, remind you that don't gamble.